Hey guys, this is Mariostarplusluigi and welcome back to Let's Play Animal Crossing City Folk. So, today's episode is actually going to be done in post-commentary because for some reason the Audacity file didn't save properly. So, this video is being done post-commentary. Also, you may have noticed that there was no intro. That's because I've decided not to put the intro in these videos because they're already kind of long enough. So, yeah, that's what's going to be going with that. So in today's episode, we're going to be finishing up at working at Nook Shop, and I actually didn't play the game on Sunday. I recorded this yesterday on Monday. So since I didn't record on Sunday, see in a minute. Yeah, he's mad at me because it took a long time apparently. Yes, we have a new neighbor. So, we have to go meet them before we can continue up at Nook's. Yeah, so if you have this game, make sure that you play every day, because even if you don't feel like it, just play at least to, if you're at this part of the game, just to finish up all the errands, and then once you finish the part-time job, you're pretty much free to explore, so then you can do what you want. Because, don't quote me on this, but I believe you get more bells if you take less time. Don't quote me on that. That's just what it seems like to me. So, a new member in town is named Jim Bet. So it sounds like it's going to be a girl. And prepare yourself for this. It's not a pretty sight. Yeah, Jim Bet. Or Jim Betty. I think it's Jim Bet. Oh, she's disgusting. So now we can actually start working again at the Nook's Cranny. Yeah, I was just making sure of the name again. So if you haven't checked out my summer 2011 update video, please do, because there is some important stuff in there regarding Animal Crossing and also regarding my new LP, which is starting on Friday, believe it or not. So if you don't know what that's all about, check it out. If you're watching this like way in the future, like past, I would even say August, don't worry about it, or even past July, early July, you can just click that little arrow near my name and you can see what videos were posted around the same time as this one. And then you can see what my new LP was. So, I've already said we had to do. I wasn't really paying attention. And yeah, if you actually run on the grass, it does kill the grass. So I'm gonna have to learn to start not walking all the time because that would just take too long. But I have to learn to start walking a bit. And yeah, because you can see there the grass died. It's not from me running. I think it just automatically did that. So what was I doing here? Am I looking for someone's house? There's Limburgs. I think I'm looking for Becky. Yeah. Yeah, and then I found out she's out for a walk, so she could be really anywhere, but she's right in front of my house. Chicklet. Yeah. Oh yes, we are giving her a rug. This is nice of us. So actually for doing this, we will get a tartan rug. So what I decided to do was place that at my house to see what it looks like. But first we had to push her out of the way. She was blocking my house. My very crappy house. I don't know, maybe the next video we'll start expanding more on our house and all that stuff. So, yeah, I accidentally just placed it in the room. You don't want to do that. You want to spread it on the floor. So, yeah, spread on the floor. And so it doesn't look too bad for right now. We're gonna keep that just because. And also we're gonna be going to the city soon. I just don't know when that's gonna happen. I wanted to do that. Well, I don't know when I actually want to do that. I might even do that next video. I don't know. Right now I'm just saving up some bells so we can go there. Probably the next part, I don't know, maybe I'll go to the city. You never know. So yeah, whatever. So now we have to deliver a watering can to Chester. I believe this is the second last thing we have to do. So we're almost done here. There are quite a few different chores that we have to do, but you know, there's not a whole lot. It's just because I split it up in 2 videos, because last video was also talking to the neighbors. But I guess this video I could talk about a few things. Probably maybe some games being released at E3 or something like that. So I would love to talk about Mario Party 9, but I mean, Madame Mario's already doing that, so I'm not gonna do that. Also, what else could I talk about? I could talk about I don't know. I need to think about a game that I should talk about. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one, but it seems that Chester loves us now, which is very disturbing. So I thought Chester was going to be our good friend, but apparently he loves us, which I don't know how I feel about that. But anyways, let's just go back to Nook's Cranny. And actually, eventually, Nook's Cranny will expand. It'll become a bigger store, you know, nicer, cleaner, all that stuff. But the shop also gets closed for a day, so that's a thing to be looking to. And actually, since this is post-commentary, I can mention, well, I guess I'll mention this a bit later when we finish all the errands. So I do have something to mention about what I did off camera, because I am going to be doing some stuff off camera, so that you don't have to see me doing all this stuff. Like I bought an outfit, and I just bought something at Nook's that I didn't show in this video, because I do show me buying some stuff. So yeah, probably in the next video we won't get to the shop, which will be part 4. Yeah, so it might be next week until we go to the shop. But here is what we are writing for our little thing that we have to write. It is going to say, a minute, I'll just wait till it gets a bit more completed so I don't kind of spoil it. So it's, and I don't know if I spelled any of this wrong. I was just, I don't know. I don't really care. If I come to the granny for hot I was gonna write, as you can see here, trannies, but I changed it to something better. Yeah, I know I spelled that grinds. Yeah, I know I spelled that wrong. So come to the cranny for hot grannies. Oh yeah. Isn't that just awesome? So maybe the mayor there will want to come now. So I am creating business for the cranny. You can't say I'm not. You cannot say I'm not. So I believe that's the last thing. Yep, that is the last thing that we had to do for work. So now we are free pretty much. So we earned 1,400 bells or 1,400 bells, and we owe another 18,400. We don't get paid for that. We don't get any bells because we're just paying off our loan or helping pay off our loan. So next part I'll probably show you where we can pay off our loan, and we'll talk to the rest of the people, probably go to the museum, dig up some fossils, all that stuff. We'll probably meet a whole bunch of different people at the cafe and all that. So yes, now we are free. So I actually didn't notice, but I had no bells. I thought I had bells. And I was just looking at some of the stuff here. Yeah, red tile. It's not really my style. And then we have a lattice wall. And that's what it looks like. That's just ugly. Who would want that? Hey, there's a clock up there. I actually never noticed that. Yeah, I didn't even notice I didn't have any bells. So, the things that you're probably going to want to buy first are the shovel, fishing rod, and the net. So I actually just noticed right here that you can sell stuff there. So I had to go back inside. So I'm actually pretty much selling a lot of the stuff that I got from people. Like you're gonna want to sell. I just sold the go board. Yeah, I pretty much sold everything except for the clothes that I had. I decided I'd keep that. I mean, he's gonna give us 1,390 bells, or 1,390. So first I decided to buy the shovel, and in this video I kind of don't know how to use the shovel, in the way of I don't know excuse me, I don't know where it's supposed to dig. Now I do know where I have to dig, so yeah, you don't have to tell me. I mean, you can if you want, but I do know where you're supposed to dig now. So yeah, I was just talking about his little point system. And then I was debating between the net and the fishing rod. So I decided that I wouldn't keep that and I'd take the fishing rod. But off camera I did buy the net, so keep that in mind. Next video I'll also probably show you where I got some of the money I used to buy it. I mean, it wasn't that hard, so I'll have to tell you that. And now, and also at the beginning of the next video, like I already mentioned, you can see where or what outfit I got from Mabel and Sable's shop. So yeah, I didn't know where you're supposed to dig before, but to dig you press A, and to fill in a hole you go up to it and press A, so not too bad. Yeah, so here you can really see I didn't know what I was doing, where to dig, but now I do. Sorry about that, I yawned there. And now the fishing rod. The fishing rod is obviously used on water, I mean, duh. But if you see fish in the water, you don't want to run up near them. You actually want to walk, which I didn't do here. So yeah, there's just some pointless fishing right now, because I thought maybe a random fish would come, but there has to be a fish on screen, which there's not here. So we have to, yeah, right here. And then waiting a little bit here. Because I didn't seem to know. Yeah, so just some boring waiting, kind of awkward moment. But I think that's pretty much all we do in this video. Oh yes, and also I got some flowers from around town. I didn't buy them, I just took them. And I planted them around my house, so next video you'll also be seeing that. So let's see what Buck had to say. Ugh, excuse me, I keep yawning. Okay. Why do I keep talking? Oh yes, I wanted to be his friend. That's why I kept talking to him. I want to be friends with Buck. So, what are we doing? Oh yeah, I was just digging random holes again. Because I didn't know what I was doing. And there's Becky, who's still outside of our house for some reason. So yeah, after this we will be going inside my house and not only saving the game, but seeing something else as well. So, let us go back inside of our nice house. So, now we are actually going to show off the phone function, because I was really curious and I forgot to show it off last video like I promised. So the phone does actually have a function you can call Rover, and you can change your settings pretty much.